Hey folks, I'm coming at you on Saturday night, so a little after 10. Just got home from the punk rock barbecue and RAF's final performance. I'm got that beautiful, wonderful, glowing feeling after playing a kick-ass show, but on top of that, all of the camaraderie and love and friendship that I experienced tonight. Saturday night, September 13th. Pardon me, my throat. I guess it's from being excited or something. This t shirt I'm wearing, Jeff Decker's Army. Jeff Decker was a local musician and friend who we lost in 2017 to a heart attack, who was a big part of the punk rock community. And just like the last performance of RAF tonight was in honor of losing Kelly, our lead singer, I wanted to remember Jeff as well. Trevor Henderson, I saw him with his phone tape our set. So when he posted, I'll either post a link or I'll post it myself. We didn't play flawless, but did we play with the traditional intensity of RAF? You better fucking believe we did. It was really actually awesome, actually. It's fucking amazing. 10 bands played. We were the surprise act just before the final band of the night, Jimmy Scaffa. And their guitar player is also in RAF. So it just worked out. The punk rock community, which that's what it is here in Omaha, and it goes all the way back to the mid '80s. It's like a family. I'm the old man of the group at 70, and so a lot of the people were kids when I started playing with them. Literally, some people are approaching 60, but some other folks who were there tonight who I talked to and remembered after they got my memory going, only in their 30s. They were children when they were first on the scene. Campbell, if you watch this, I'm so glad you talked to me, Campbell, because I had forgotten him, and he was playing shows with us with his band when he was only 15. It was a wonderful time. It was a wonderful time. People came up from Kansas City to play as well as to come to the show. I don't know where else people came from in the country to witness this, but I noticed that many people who've been a part of the scene since the 80s, they were there tonight and spent a lot of time. The whole deal started at 3 in the afternoon, going, like I said, 10 bands. It's still going, actually. My cup is full. But talking to people, hugging, lots of hugs. And we talked about it from the stage, both Paul and Dan, how more than ever we've got to stick together in these crazy times, but how all along this particular punk rock community in Omaha, we've sustained each other. It's not been perfect. There's a lot of tragic tales, a lot of substance abuse, and people who have lost their way. But at the core, good people, loving people. I was glad to see that most people are looking pretty good, doing pretty good. I love that some people brought their little kids. There was a couple of kids as young as 4 years old there. They had ear protection. I was also happy to see teen punkers who were not alive when RAF was going, but they got the word, and it wasn't much of one, but a pit got going a couple times tonight. That's not necessary, but that's the kinetic energy, if that's the right word. Kinetic. That's the energy that comes off of the band, it's like when we played Four Walls, which is like an anthem for us, there were tears too. People in the audience. I kept it together. Hugged so many people. Still have my armband. I don't know if it's sold out, but it was packed to the gills, the waiting room. And that's a good sized room that all the major bands will come through. Besides the Slowdown, the waiting room is the place. And now the Astro, which I played at years ago. I'm just catching wanted to catch because I will be up for a while, you know. It's like the old days. Still got my earplugs here, you know. It's like the old days when you have a good set, good show, and you're buzzing naturally. That's what's going on. It's a wonderful feeling. But on top of that, the love shared between me, the band members, and our audience. Telly, the lead singer who is gone, his kids were there. I didn't get to talk to Bella, but I spent time with Momo, Morgan, his son. And Morgan and I are close. I don't see people, but I bond with them. And that was the thing that was stated with people. You know, many times, like, you don't see me, but I'm always here. And you're in my heart, like I'm in their hearts. Morgan, Momo, I call him Momo. If you follow me on Facebook, there are some sweet pictures of me and Momo when he was a little boy. Just the cutest little thing. But he's getting ready to go into the Navy. And it was really great to catch up with him because the last time I saw him was at Kelly's funeral. I love these people like family. I really do. And I needed this. Politics is going to come up, so I don't care what, if anyone is offended, I always keep it real. Friday, the aftermath of the Charlie Kirk and the way that it's reverberated through the country, Friday was weird. It didn't even feel like a Friday to me. I kept thinking it was Saturday or something because something wasn't right in the charge of the air. I mentioned it online, and sure enough, I wasn't the only one feeling it. I needed tonight to get my bearings back because yesterday I was just really feeling the chaos and the unrest that is purposely being perpetrated upon the American people from the top down. It's insane. And so that came up in conversations, but thankfully it came up in ways where the main focus was how we got to stick together. We got to love one another. We got to keep our gates open to other humans. We got to try to do something to heal this bullshit. So I need it tonight. And that's partly why I am sharing this now, because it's like I'm buzzing. Not like a... You other musicians and artists, I dare say, performing artists know what I'm talking about. That natural high, that adrenaline, whatever else, I forget the name of, besides adrenaline that gets flowing. It's wonderful. Now, Tim cut a hog on drums. I had a little some fumbly fingers because we play fast. And that's the other thing. We don't slow down. A lot of old time punk rockers have slowed their shit down because I watch a lot of music, you know that. And they've slowed down. We balls to the motherfucking wall is how we play. And it was fucking glorious. I will share whatever footage I get. And however it sounded out there, I'm pretty sure it sounded okay, but I'll tell you what, on stage, we raged. We raged. And I just had so many people tell me how I've been a role model for them and how they have always looked up to me and how I've not let them down. I'm so proud of the fact that I've always been involved in music for the music, not for the girls. And when I got involved in punk, playing with people much younger than me, I was focused on the music, not on hooking up with people. And so there's no sordid details. Dereck was here for those kids through the music. Nothing else. Nothing but love. It's a wonderful feeling. It's a wonderful feeling. I feel, I love myself, so I got that down. But I have a lot of love in my life. My family, my friends. Tonight at the punk rock barbecue, it just flowed. It just flowed. It's fantastic. The power of music. The power of music to heal. The power of music to heal. Made some new acquaintances. There was a band from Kansas City. Forget the name of the band already. But hung out with them afterwards because one of the guys in the band is originally from Omaha, who I've known since a child. But got to meet Teresa, who's in this band. Interesting woman, I have a good bullshit detector for people. And when he introduced her to me backstage, her eyes, it was all in her eyes. What a wonderful person. So after I put my bass away and moved my car closer to the club, I came back to hang out some more. Ended up talking with her and Bill. And just really lovely, wonderful energy shared back and forth. This is the way to live. It's not surprising that you don't often hear about conservative, uptight, I'll just say it, white people involved in punk rock. And it's unfortunate the lost people of color who, I'm just going to say it, they're lost. They're not in touch. They believe the lies as opposed to taking a look at the facts. So, let me leave it on what I'm feeling. I'm feeling the glow. I'm absolutely feeling the glow. I gave the majority of the rest of the records that I was holding here to Tim, who came up from Arizona, because it turns out that he and his wife drove here. I thought they flew. So I only have 50 copies left to sell of the RAF album, and then it's gone, okay? From me, I don't know what they're going to do. We did sell some, Paul's girlfriend did a table of merch. She was mainly doing these commemorative Kelly t-shirts, which I didn't bother to get because I have too many t-shirts. But she agreed to sell some records for us, and I guess we sold a bunch at the show. Signed autographs. I like it when people just just come up and say, Dereck, you're a fucking rock star. Because I don't think in those terms like, okay, so like, I watch, the world, and the commercial world of music is all about bragging and dressing up and strutting around like a peacock and, constantly pushing, I did this, I'm all this, I'm all that. And see, the thing is, I have bragging rights on that level, but I don't do that. Keep it real. Humility is important. I do feel like a rock star inside. That's enough. When I play, it's obvious. People, I love it. I love it. I just fucking love it. No, I really don't think that RAF will ever play again. It would be something very, very unusual that would cause it to happen. This band was never a typical band, and it didn't, from my entry into the band of RAF, because I wasn't an original member, from the very moment I got involved in the band, it was an unusual situation, not like typical bands at all. So it won't be like, hey guys, what do you think about a reunion? We've done that already. Okay? This was special. This was to commemorate the loss of our friend and lead singer, Kelly, the guy who made all of our t-shirts. I saw RAF t-shirts there people were wearing that I'd never seen before. You know, Kelly was an artist and he would do the screen printing. But I saw designs that he'd done that I'd never seen him before. I can't remember the guy's name, but somebody even wore their Soundwaves Dereck Higgins t-shirt to the show. I fucking love it. I love it. I did see several of the other bands. We blew them away. We don't fuck around. I love it because everyone in the band is very familiar with that feeling and what it's like, and the original impetus as to what turned us on about heavy music and punk rock, and it's intact. All four surviving members of the band, Matt, the original singer who's in Sioux Falls, God bless him, I'm sure it's in his spirit, but that chapter is over. So I just wanted to share that with you. One thing I'll show for the thumbnail is I went down to Homer's and I wanted it. I saw that a limited edition 7-inch came out from Stereolab. So I went down and grabbed it. And do I love it? I love Stereolab music. It's a flavor. It's a sound. It's a particular flavor that I really like. So there's a record for you. I'll share the footage, however embarrassing it might possibly be. I don't think so, because we played our hearts out, and the audience felt it, and we felt it. Okay, folks, take care.